the fact that this has almost become normalized for people who aren't looking at it and experiencing it every day is the reasons why we need to see things like this. It was a man that was coming out of his immigration court hearing. His immigration court hearing.
Amigo, não tem problema, amigo, eu não tenho problema, amigo. Oh, don't pee, man. Sorry. Move back. Out the way, bro. Out the way. You're gonna get knocked down. Move.
Armed, masked, unidentified people in garb that says they can do these types of things, which are completely against the law. They're just doing it. Did you see the fear on that guy's face? The reasons why they just do it without paying any attention to it, wearing dark sunglasses, is because there's this detachment from humanity. He doesn't matter as much. If their family member, if their kid, if their brother, their father, their son is snatched around like that for doing the right thing in the country that said do it this way, and then when you do it that way, they arrest you and slam you in some back room and start threatening anyone that's looking at them the wrong way, they'd have a connection to that problem. They don't have a connection to this problem because this problem is not theirs. This problem is for people that are beneath them, that aren't of the same value as them. This, while we watch the people who are apparently of higher value literally destroy the country and have no idea what it is that they're doing. They've openly said it. We've seen and heard videos of some of the people that have been appointed talk about how they have no clue what they're talking about.
And it's about Social Security. And I'm really not, I swear I'm not looking for a job. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do? So I'm Googling Social Security, one of my great skills. I'm one of the great Googlers on the East Coast. But that is the headline for the Post. Great Googler in chief. Chief and Googler, whatever. By the way, I like to have fun at work. We're allowed to laugh. We're allowed to have fun. We're allowed to know each other's families. We're allowed to be normal. How's that? I'm like, what the heck's the commissioner of Social Security? First, nobody said we're calling you. It was about Social Security, so I'm trying to figure it out.
We've seen them in their actions as they've been put in place exhibit. They have no idea what they're doing and what they're talking about. But all they need to do is detach you from enough humanity to then allow you to see things like that and be okay with it. I'm going to go to an even worse video. So trigger warning here for anyone. This woman in this particular video has a medical episode while these ICE agents are assaulting and attacking her in the streets while I assume it's her partner is filming and trying to do something about it as he catches threats. Again, she has a medical emergency as they're going after her.
Doing this? Why are you 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 doing this?
You want to be arrested as well? You'll be under arrested.
Yeah, I'm a U.S. citizen. Arrest me.
Don't get closer. Stay there. Stay there. Stay back.
Let it go.
Stay there. Stay back.
She's bad.
Stay there.
Let her go. Let her go.
You don't stay there, you're going to be arrested for
interference. She's sick. She's sick.
You're going to be arrested for interference.
She's sick. I'm here. She's sick.
Okay, stay there.
She's bad. Call 911. Call 911. She's bad. She has a problem. My God, you're... Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? They came from persecution. From dictatorship. I'm from Iran. I'm from Iran. Can you take me with them? They need me.
No, sir.
They need me.
You can stay there and you can be court, but you can't go with us, okay?
مرجان اوکی میشه مرجان جان I know you're doing your job but my heart is just seriously you all guys came for one person.
What is her name?
Marjan seriously Only 2 people is enough.
So this guy is supposed to keep his cool and then even have an empathetic voice. Come on, you guys. Why do you give so many people for this one woman who, by the way, has no issue with what they're doing here? I believe that was in LA because they took her then to UCLA Medical, at least from the caption there from the video that I got, and continue to have law enforcement hanging around her, not even allowing many healthcare folks in there to take care of her, or especially her partner there who was filming and trying to figure out what was going on. So those folks are beneath the people that are running the country. Those folks, as they see that woman, as some people pointed out, potentially having a seizure there on the ground after they attack her and her shoes get kicked off and they assault her on the ground like that. These dudes beating this woman on the ground, we're not supposed to fight back. They need to keep their identities safe in case people come and commit violence against ICE officials. ICE officials that are committing violence against innocent people and taking them up off the streets with absolutely no identification, roughing them up, and then threatening anyone else that wants to do something else about it. It's going to come to a head. I remember George W. Bush, when we invaded Iraq in 2003. I remember George W. Bush, they were saying those lines like, these terrorists, only thing they know is violence. Like, they don't know negotiations and speaking and talking and diplomacy. They know violence. So you have to meet them with violence. Those guys are terrorists, American terrorists on our homeland committing violence. So is there going to come a point when those terrorists are met with more violence? I want to show you guys this man in Texas who said he spoke with local police and asked them what it is that they should do with unidentified people at posing as agents, which we've seen countless stories of, coming in to try and kidnap folks. What recourse do American people with the rights that we're supposed to have? What recourse do we have? And not even just American people that are here illegally, they have rights too. I know that's something that gets disputed by fascists, but that thing that they said they follow the Constitution says that they have rights too. So before you guys start saying things like, "Yo, maybe they shouldn't be here illegally," how do they even know that they're here on an undocumented basis? How would you know it? You didn't check anything. You just snatched people up because they're the wrong skin tone, and you have a quota from this Nazi named Stephen Miller. Let's go to this guy in Texas who was talking about it. I want to pay attention to the way this works and what has been unleashed and how much they give a damn about it.
So I talked to a Fort Worth police officer last night on 7th Street about my question of what do we do if we see masked unidentified gunmen taking somebody off the street in our neighborhood. And I told him the neighborhood I lived in, and his response was, well, they don't coordinate with us. I don't know who they are, and I don't know what the right answer is for what you're supposed to do if you see this. And he added that he fully believed that cartels were taking advantage of this situation because anybody right now can grab an ice patch off Amazon, put it on a vest, grab a mask, and go kidnap somebody. And we as citizens have no way to know whether they're law enforcement or cartel members. And I would go on to suggest that just your random predators and thugs are taking advantage of this as well. And there is zero line between law enforcement and actual criminals right now. There's zero line. The police officers aren't following the law in the United States Constitution, and the criminals are still criminals. And if you see something in your neighborhood, you have no clue whether it's, a random sexual predator, a cartel member, or a deputized person from ICE who's not an ICE agent or an actual ICE agent. There's no line between criminals and law enforcement right now. And regardless of your feelings about anything else, I think that has to be corrected.
He went and talked to a local police officer who literally told him, I have to make sure I get the quote right. The police told him he doesn't know what he's supposed to do when it comes to masked men running up and maybe kidnapping your son, your daughter, your wife, your parents, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin. The local law enforcement for his city and state said they don't know what to do about masked men that are unidentified. That, by the way, are doing the types of activities that the cartel is now mirroring because it makes their jobs so much easier anytime they want to commit any other illegal activities. There's zero line between what we would have used to deem law enforcement agencies of the United States versus cartel members who could kidnap people and just say, "Yo, ICE, I'm here. Look at this. Look at this bulletproof vest that I bought off Amazon with a tag on it that says law enforcement or police on it." You know, the Halloween costumes they can throw on and act like they're doing it. If they can mirror it and they're doing illegal activities, I feel like when we talk about a mirror, the illegal activities are also being carried out by the people who claim to be enforcing the law. So if there's no line in between it, and they're literally doing what cartel members are doing, doesn't that make them no better than the cartel that they demonized and talked about how they're coming for your wife, your daughter, your son, your father, and even you? I think they're the ones that we should be looking out for. And if you don't want to get caught up as being part of the cartel, maybe you should identify yourself.